One last look at my good lighting. I'll never be this attractive again. It's okay, I was never attractive. Before we start the video, I just wanted to say I'm sorry if I'm gonna talk, like ramble on and mess up my words a lot and not do anything very professional. I'm really nervous. It's pretty obvious. And the reason I want to make this video is I feel like it's just gonna help me talking through it. So if you're watching this video, it's not gonna be one of the most well put together videos you've ever seen, and I apologize. But I'm hoping at least I can help one person figure out what to do when it comes to packing or how to beat stress. Like, you can't stop being stressed or nervous or excited for it because it's just the way it is. If you could, life would be boring. You need to have emotions to experience life, but I'm sorry that I'm just gonna be all over the place for the next couple days. So I hope you can deal with that, because when I am on the plane and vlogging that, because I'll probably vlog it because, you know, everyone already thinks I'm crazy, might as well talk to myself too. I'm gonna be a little out of it, and so I hope that's okay. I'm sorry. Or you can just pay me $1 million so I don't have to worry about it. Either way, the choice is up to you. Okay, there is no time for good audio, good lighting, or anything. Today is packing day. Well, it's been packing week, but you know, who cares? Let's just have a good look at everything inside this room. You already saw this in my awesome room tour, but most of this is getting to have to get packed up. Woo! All my stuff I'm packing up. Like, my room is so glorious. I'd like to say that it's never ever been this dirty, but it's always been this dirty. Now that I'm cleaning, I just have an excuse, suckers. So, I don't know, a lot of people like to watch packing vlogs to see what other people are doing and bringing, and I don't really have any advice because I'm not really bringing much. I'm bringing a blanket, I'm bringing a bunch of lotion because I really want to smell good, so people will actually talk to me, because I like being talked to. I'm bringing a lot of my electronic stuff because I feel like the first couple weeks are gonna be really awkward, because like I know my, like, you know, getting to know your roommates, you know, it's cool and everything, but it's not like we're gonna be talking to each other 24/7. And I'll probably get fired from Disney on the second day, so who knows. I really hope no one clicked on this hoping that they'd find like a good list of packing stuff, because you're not gonna find it here. Like, for clothing wise, if you know you're gonna wear it, then bring it obviously, but if you're not sure, don't pack it yet. Make sure you pack everything that you know you're gonna use first, because it just saves a lot of time and hassle. And what I'm doing is I am boxing everything up, but I'm keeping stuff that I think I would like at Disney, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna bring. And so if I don't bring it, I can have my parents ship it to me if I decide I want to bring it, like my tennis racket, and other stuff. Like, in case I find someone who has the same hobby as me and I didn't bring it, I'll just have my lovely parents send it to me. Yeah. Bringing noise canceling headphones for the road trip. Sony headphones. Just because, sorry. I'm just bringing them just because it gets kind of when you're super nervous about stuff, noise is very overstimulating, at least for me. And so it doesn't noise cancel everything. It like picks out the abnormalities of your environment and kicks them out. So, or no, I lied. It kicks everything that isn't an abnormality out. So if there's like a baby crying, that goes away. But if someone screams for half a second, it'll go through, so you can, like, you know, hear if there's like a fire or something. But like, if, for instance, this fan right here, when I put those headphones on, I can't hear it, because these headphones from Sony are amazing, and they figure out what is going on and to get rid of it. But like, if you have them on while you're on the plane and the pilot comes on, obviously you'll hear it for a little bit, and then it'll go away because it becomes like it's just like a church of people. But yeah, they're super nice because they don't noise cancel everything, but you feel a little bit better, like more like you're not gonna die. If that makes any sense. This is cool. This is going really well. I also am bringing, wow, this is super clean too. I'm bringing this little thing. It's just a charging port. It has 4 different chargers. An extension cord would also be great, but I can put this right next to my bed because there's going to be a stand next to my bed, and I can put like my phone here, my iPad here, my friend's iPhone that I'll steal on the second day probably, and then like my Fitbit. I don't know. I guess we'll talk about my shoes since they're right there. I'm bringing 4 pairs of shoes, 1 professional looking pair of shoes because of traditions, because you have to look great. The other 2 are tennis shoes just to walk around with, and other sliders. When I get down there and I figure out where I'm gonna be working at, I will go and buy my work shoes because I don't wanna buy them and find out I'm working in a place where I need to buy other shoes, because I don't really care that much about shoes. And wow, I sound like I'm sick. I promise I'm not. I don't really want to buy shoes and find out I can't even use them. Woo. So that's why. But like sliders are just like flip-flops for people that think they're better at sports. And we're not. Everyone sucks at sports. Okay, pens and pencils and paper, just because if all else fails, writing stuff, you know, always feels good. Just to distract myself. Oh, if you have to bring one thing with you, make sure you bring this. I'm not sure what it is. True story, when I went to the mall with one of my cousins, we went to Claire so she could look at like ankle bracelets or whatever, and I was gonna buy it for her because I'm nice. And apparently it was a buy 2 get 1 free or whatever, or buy 3 get 3, I don't remember. She bought 2 ankle bracelets and I got something for free, and she didn't want any more ankle bracelets, so I got to pick out whatever I wanted. And I saw that this thing had a donut on it and it looks like a chair for like really small like animals. I've tried to figure out what it is, and the only thing I've heard of is that you like can put like lay your like phone on it, but it's like the dumbest thing ever because I want to use my phone. I don't know, maybe someone else will know, but if I ever like kidnap a cat or something that's like super small, it can just chill out. I just bought them now because they were having a really good deal at where I work, so I bought them. Because you can't hang up things on the wall without command strips. Like everything up here is hung up with command tape or command strips, except for that little blue piece of tape right there. Did I break the system? It's not. We're allowed to use tape at our house because our walls are better made than Disney's. Oh, because it'll kill you. Okay. So yeah, bring these. You can buy them because everyone else that's going to Disney is going to want to buy these. If you buy them now, you don't have to worry about your specific size being sold out when you get to Walmart or Target or wherever you're going to buy them. You can buy them on Amazon, but then you have to wait for them to get here, and then, you know, that's not fun. So I just bought them now so I don't have to worry about it. And when I get into my room, I can start making it a little more homey. Yeah. Also, don't know what this is. I found it on the floor downstairs, and it's really fun to stand on. Looks like it's a fit ball for exercise. It's just something to stand on. Also, this stuff is life. Okay, no one cares. Alright, that's pretty much it for now. I'll probably update you later as I clean on and decide to do stuff. I really wasn't even planning on making this stuff. I really wasn't planning on making this a video, but I had to pack my cameras and I saw this and I was like, maybe someone wants to see me vlog, you know? Me packing stuff up and give me like 3 cents on YouTube. So if you're watching this and an ad comes up, You better click on that. Because I'm gonna be poor. Disney does not pay well. Look, I love Disney. I think it's an amazing company and I'm excited to work for them. But rent is super expensive to share with a ton of other people. I'm not getting paid very much. And if the rumors are true, I'm not gonna get enough hours as well. So, click on those ads, boy. I just wanted to throw in something really quick. This is just packing for me. Obviously, everyone's personality is a little different, so I just realized as I was going along, I was kind of telling you how to pack. I don't want to tell you how to pack. I think I want your experience to be as completely you as possible. And so if you're just sitting on YouTube deciding, letting other people decide what to do for you, I worry that you won't have the same amount of as fun as I would because of the way I'm packing, because I don't want to pack clothes that I'm not sure I'm gonna wear. But if you don't do that and decide, man, I really wish I could have worn this dress today or this whatever, and then you feel kind of bad, I don't want to be the reason that. So I just want to throw a little disclaimer in there that you should pack the way that you want to pack. Don't let anyone else on YouTube tell you. We're all stupid. No one here knows what they're doing. I try to watch a couple of vlogs and I just, they weren't working for me. I didn't feel like they were telling me the right priorities for me personally. I didn't want to spend a whole luggage and a half on clothes when I was going to be wearing my uniform the whole time. And I know that I'm going to be buying a lot of Disney shirts and stuff down there. And so, like, that's why clothing isn't a huge priority for me. Obviously, I'm going to want to bring some of the stuff that I bought already because I paid good money for it. But I'm not going to bring every single t-shirt because this isn't like I'm moving away forever. I'll never see this stuff again. So I can wear it again. And by the time I wear it back, people are going to be like, dang, Tyson. But just don't forget that this is a completely you experience. This isn't for anyone else to tell you how to do this. Obviously, don't bring guns. That's not allowed, or drugs. But if it's allowed, it's up to you to bring it, and whatever you choose, you're gonna be happy with because you made it. If you're worried about it and you have space, bring it. If you're deciding between something, do what I'm doing and see if you can get a friend to ship it to you after you're coming. Or if you're driving, you know what, you probably don't even need to watch this because you can just cram everything into your car. But if you're gonna listen to any advice from me that I'm gonna put in here, bring an extension cord, because even if you don't have a lot of extra electronics, it's just nice to be able to not have a bunch of different cords throughout the house, or apartment, I guess is what they're called. So, yeah, other than that, don't let anyone tell you what to do. Except for the Disney people, please listen to them. Yeah. That being said, however, do be a little smart when you're packing. Don't try and like throw out other things just so you can get that shirt that you're gonna wear once and never bring again. Again, that's just my this is hard. I'm like half between trying to help you out and half between trying not to make you you know, give up something you want to do just for me. So, or just because someone on YouTube said to do it. Whatever you So I'm just gonna say it again, that this is a packing vlog for my kind of personality and what I think I should do. If you don't agree with me, don't follow or listen to me at all, because I'm probably wrong and gonna regret it. But I'm gonna be wearing a lot of Disney shirts, so I'm not really planning on bringing you a lot of clothes. I know I'm gonna bring a couple cold stuff because contrary to popular belief, it does get cold down in Disney, especially once you get used to the heat. When it gets down to 60 degrees, you're gonna act like, ooh, it's chilly, which is kind of embarrassing to say because when it gets into 40 degrees here, it's so hot. Just kidding. Okay, yeah. Okay, got that off of my mind. So, yeah. Pack what you want, don't let anyone else tell you what to do unless it's an authority, and obviously listen to them because it's not worth getting fired over. I am bringing Stitch stickers because I'm putting those everywhere. That's all. Just don't forget to bring Stitch stickers. If you forget them, you're not my friend. A Tide to Go pen. was another thing that I wanted to say a long time ago, but forgot because I'm stupid and I didn't plan this video out because once again, I didn't think I was gonna be filming today, but this is really great to bring with you on your backpack or personal item if you're going by plane or even if you're going by car. Because if you are eating something, because most likely you're gonna be eating fast food, because most likely you can't bring a freezer meal on a plane, so you're gonna have some fast food while you're sitting in the sitting down waiting for your plane or whatever. And if it spills, this thing is a lifesaver. It doesn't take off things immediately, but it does a lot more than just water and a napkin. So I would recommend bringing one of these. They're like $3 at Walmart, so $3 is a lot better than a meatball on your dress. Who gets meatballs? Than a McChicken on your shirt. Yeah. I just realized something is that I don't have enough room to bring this Stitch with me, and my life is ruined, and I think I'm gonna quit Disney now because I can't bring it. And so I just finished emailing Disney about how I wasn't gonna be able to make it, but then I remembered they sell these at Disney World and this is where I got it, so I'll just buy another one. It's okay, I'm really good at budgeting. I need 6 of these. So yeah. It's okay, I'll bring this. I already know like one of the first things I'm gonna buy is that huge Stitch stuffed animal. I have no idea how I'm gonna ever bring it back home. Do not know what I'm gonna do with it, but it is the first thing I'm going to buy as soon as I get into Disney World. No, don't click away from the video. I'm normal, I promise. I will be bringing this thing. It's just a little tripod to help me like use my vlogs right now. I'm not using it. I'm using my hands, so the video is gonna be a little more shaky. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. But it's just really nice to help you like get farther away from your face. It's not like this close. It's just helpful. And if I need to make like put it, my camera on a stand somewhere, it's just super nice. I'm gonna be bringing a couple lights. I can't bring my like super good quality setup, but this still does. It packs a punch. And then a ring light as well for my camera, not the big one, but you know. And then I got a little band for my Fitbit because I can. These are noise canceling headphones because I get noise just sucks. Batteries, spare batteries for my cameras because when you are in the parks you'll probably be filming a lot and you will die, the batteries will die and you'll forget to charge a battery, so having multiple always helps. If you can afford them. I got some off-brand ones for my Canon cameras. They're like 35 bucks and for a pair of 2 and they were pretty great. So yeah. And then I have the Ziploc bag full of chargers and cords. I'm gonna hate myself when I have to go and pack it, but if I can condense it all into one space, it'll save me a lot of time. Unfortunately, I cannot bring my Stitch with me. It is just too big and my life sucks. But I can bring this guy. It's my travel pillow. He is so soft. Feel it. This is my backpack that I'll be using. I don't really have a ton of stuff in there right now because I'm still using all the stuff, but this is what will be going into that bag. My iPad just to play games on the plane because I will not talk to the person sitting next to me because they scare me. And then this is a bunch of lotions that I'm going to be taking with me because I'm always worried that I'm going to be smelling really bad. I put them in socks because they're glass, and if they get bunched around because people don't really care about your luggage, if they break, I'm screwed. So I put them in socks around other socks so it'll protect them a little more, just because. And then I'm bringing a bunch of pins to put on my wall because I saw other people do it and I can be cool too. My computer charger, I am bringing that power strip because you do not get a lot of outlets in your apartment, and if you're like me who has cameras and computers and an iPad and iPhone, you're gonna want an electric cord to keep them all next to your bed, hopefully. Here's some clothes that I forgot to pack. Oh, I'm not sure if I want to bring them or not. This one looks kind of cool on camera though. And then up here is just some Bath and Body Works stuff because I like smelling good. Oh, and then here's a sprocket. It's like one of those instant like Polaroid cameras, but this one you print from your phone. So you take a picture and it prints out from here. It's pretty great. I love it because sometimes I suck. Could you focus on that? Sometimes I suck at taking first shots, so if it's bad, I can always redo it. And that's what I like a little more than the instant cameras, because you don't get a second shot. And then so I'm bringing my camera because I want to work on photography and I'll still use it. Here's another camera that I have. It's just, I think I did this in my room tour. It's just good for shooting high quality video game streams, or basically anything else. That if I'm not gonna use this one, that one works just as well. They pretty much do the same thing. This one's just a this one right here is just a point and shoot, and this one right here is a camcorder. So depends on your interest. I am bringing my audio interface because I am gonna do some voice acting while I'm down there. Need to have good audio. I'm pretty sure I've said all this stuff before. Headphones. I'm bringing pretty much all this stuff right here. Because you will be working a lot, and I know that in your spare time you'd want to go in the parks, but sometimes you're just going to want to stay home in bed. I know everyone says, like, don't do that, you're going to waste your program, but you get some relaxing, you deserve to have some relaxing time. So I'm going to bring my computer because it is 6 months. I think I should be able to play a computer game once in a while. That's pretty much all I'm bringing. I'm bringing like some stuff down here, like this book to work on my camera skills. It's just how to do better with my camera. Socks, clothing's pretty obvious, but for the most part, I'm going to be bringing, buying stuff when I get down there, because it's actually almost cheaper. It is cheaper just to buy it down there, because the cost of shipping from Washington to Florida is ridiculous. So, yeah. I will not be bringing any deodorant except for one, because I'm afraid that it'll get surrendered and forfeited at the airport because it is liquid, because I like these things. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I'm bringing my 3DS too, just because I like 3DS. That's my dog. I can't bring him with me as much as he wants me to. I will bring a couple small blankets, but nothing too big. That's the problem, is I want to bring a lot of stuff. It's just they're so big, and I only have one normal luggage I carry on in my backpack, because I don't know how else I'd be able to carry it around. But yeah, if you guys, I probably won't get this video up until the day I'm leaving, so there really isn't any help for advice, but I would love to know if you're doing in the program as well, I really hope I'm in focus. I'm not looking, oh, might as well. I would really like to know what you guys decided to do for packing and how you did it. If you're flying or driving, I don't really care, because it's probably a lot better than mine. And the reason why everything else is boxed up, like I had a bunch of these, was because because my parents are thinking about moving, and so they need me to have my stuff ready. But you know, don't let anyone else tell you what to do just because it's your first time and you're nervous. It's my first time, I'm freaking out. This is just what I want to do. So, yeah. So, if you guys have any advice or what you're doing, I'd love to know, like I just said. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day and eat more sunscreen. Bye! I'm gonna fail.